And good evening, y'all, and welcome to Saturday Night Vibes. This is the open panel, y'all. For those that are watching replay, thank you. Stay tuned. We're bringing some more special guests up. I got a schedule. Look forward to that. This evening's a special live stream. It wasn't, like you see in my community page, I wasn't planning to do a live stream. But here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. We had a guest, but things happened.
Yep.
So
It's okay.
that's
And of
okay.
course, we got Skull, the famous co-host, y'all. The best in the YouTube world.
Yeah, right. That's why I told you let's just go open panel and see who has guts enough to jump up here.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead through the list and see who's here, y'all. Yeah, Sam. Wait. Welcome, bro.
Yep.
Wow. Everybody's here. Welcome, Pam Aquatics. Garcia Aquatics here. Yeah. I put a link in the chat, y'all, for those that want to. Feel free to use it. Nano Quam guy. Welcome. Hey, Chris. Welcome. Good to see you again. Everyone's saying hi. That's awesome. Like you see, I put a link in the chat. Larry D. Welcome.
Yeah, Larry D, my brother's here. Heck yeah.
Awesome. Linda. Hey, Linda. Hey. I'll be excited to have you up here on the panel for a minute.
Yeah.
I keep seeing you in the chat and a lot of the live streams, but I haven't met you yet.
You don't even have to show your face. Just point it at an aquarium and talk.
Right. If not that, you can just your voice.
Yeah.
Corridor boy, welcome.
Yeah. Jess needs to come up here.
Yeah, Jess, come on up. Clearbox Swimmers, welcome. We got Crystal. Wow.
Wow.
How you doing, Crystal? Good to see you.
My Kansas friend there.
How local?
No, she lives up by my daughter around Kansas City.
Okay.
So someday when I'm visiting my daughter, I'm going to get a hold of Crystal and we're going to hook up somewhere.
That's interesting because I usually fly into Kansas City to go see family. That's interesting. I might have to somehow get a hold of her and say, hey, I'm going to be landing at a certain time. And it'd be cool if you can hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives in Kansas. Awesome.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay. Another time.
Jeff will be up in a future episode.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And
You guys will talk cichlids all night, and I'll be lost.
Hey, you might learn something.
I will. I'm sure of that.
Hopefully, y'all are drinking your favorite beverage of the night. Hey, I got a good one for y'all. If someone can guess what I'm drinking, the kind and flavor, we'll do unboxing for y'all. And Skull, you're not included in that.
Say, just give me the prize. I know what it is.
I know. Where do we both live? I'm in Texas, southeast Austin.
Yep. And I'm in southwestern Kansas.
Larry D. You're going to the Keystone Clash in September. I'll try to make it, Larry.
Yeah. I'm working on it because I can't make any of them in the summer because of other commitments.
Right.
So that looks like the one it's going to be if I get to one.
Good question. Have you got your tickets yet? The HD Canteen.
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
I was going to say, who's that guy?
Yeah, who's that famous guy? Hey, bro, if you ain't busy, I put a link in the chat. You can come up here. We could hang out with you. Awesome, Crystal. You plan to go this year? That'd be cool. And maybe if I go, I'll get to meet you. We got someone famous in the backstage, y'all. Let's bring him up. Hey! Woo!
My brother,
What's up?
you're here.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
Where
You're
else?
here.
Where else would I be?
There you go.
In Vegas?
Oh wait, I got screens popping up all. No. Well, Curtis and I had a nice phone conversation today that got cut off by my missus honking her horn out in the driveway. But I thought I'd come
That's
up and
all right.
continue the conversation. And Vibes is here too. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Well, it's nice to see both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Great to see you.
It's nice to
Hey,
be
Megan
seen.
Peter. The auction happened tonight. What auction?
The skipper's auction did not happen tonight because he is under the weather.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Thank
Said maybe
you,
next
Skull.
week.
I'm seeing a lot of people say hello to me in the chat. I'll just say hello to everybody all at once. Thanks for noticing me.
Who wouldn't notice you?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Yeah, I've been really, really busy. Curtis knows, and it's springtime here. Springtime here in the desert, and I got to make hay before it gets too hot to do stuff outside. So I've been
Right.
spending a lot of time out there, and
Yeah.
Now
I showed him. Hey, Vibes, I showed him my lovely front lawn in a picture the other day, and I tell you,
Nice.
it's nice and green, and it's got flowers. Right. Ain't that right, Curtis?
Yeah. The kind that you just mow level to the ground.
Yeah. We had a really wet winter here in the desert, and weeds are popping up everywhere. So it's all weeds.
That's
But
not
hey,
a bad thing.
it still smells really good when you cut it, though. I do like that.
Yeah. What does that say?
Obsessive
Obsessive.
coffee disorder.
Yeah, that's me, all right. I drink it pretty much into the evening, but I'm cut off now, or else it'll keep me awake.
Hey, this is a good point that the Crystal has. I just need a ride from the airport in Pennsylvania. Is there a designated driver there close to the airport to take people from the airport to the class?
I know if you contact Scotty, they're working on getting people, so we'll drive people back and forth.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not
Thank
sure
you,
how all
Crystal.
that works. I'm not sure how all that works because I'm not involved in it.
Right. Kuro, welcome.
Hi, Carl. Nice to see you.
Stephen P. Hi, all. Looking
Hello,
on.
Stephen. Nice to see you too, buddy. I'm not so sure you should show what Matt just said there to me, right? I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, go ahead, show it.
We got one.
Matt.
Got the fish freak.
See, we said his name. Here he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, Scotty, is there any update about that? You going to pick everybody up from the airport for the clash?
Yeah, that's another thing that me and Curtis have been talking about for a couple of weeks now. You hardly hear anything about the Clash these days. Ain't that right, Curtis?
Right.
Oh, yeah. You never hear anything about that.
Oh my!
Oh, my.
We should have a contest. How many minutes into each live stream does it take for the host to say something about the Clash? It's usually in the first 5 minutes.
Since we're talking about that kind of stuff, there's one thing we can't forget.
Uh-oh.
Aquashella Dallas, y'all. May 21st. It's a little a month away.
You know, believe it or not, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about that.
I've been
Well,
trying to.
Oh, well, I know you have, but it's kind of like everybody's putting all their eggs in one basket for the Clash, which is
Right.
okay, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I had only. Go ahead.
Aquashella kind of announced the dates a little bit late for people to be planning. So,
Right.
That is true. Yes, it is.
I had my plan 6 months ahead of time last year.
I
Right.
remember that. Yeah.
But if you have 3 eggs, y'all, or 4 eggs, you put them in different baskets.
Yeah. There's some other ones I'd really love to go to, but I'm not going to go. I mean, they're in I think Wisconsin or Michigan.
What about that Live Bearers event that we've been talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Okay.
I think it's in June, and it's the
Sure.
killifish, and the live bearers in the same convention.
Oh. We have someone
ha-
to transport the speakers if time allows or things work out. He may be able to take others. Also working on other options. Awesome, Scotty. Nice. You got it, bro.
Well, if you want to come and pick us up and pay for our ticket and hotel, me and Curtis are on board, Scotty. So come on.
There you go.
It's just a short drive. It really is. And I'll only bring one small bag with me.
Hi, I have algae problem and fat fish. What do I do?
I don't know if I have time enough for that answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wide open there.
Cole, put a little more specifically what the problem is. Geek Boy, welcome.
Geek Boy's
Get it,
not that far
Nana.
from me.
Welcome.
I'd like to see more
Yeah.
from Geek Boy's channel. I like how he does his smaller tanks because I have quite a few small ones that I need to do something with.
Yeah, going to Daytona.
Next time I go to Denver, I'm gonna message Geek Boy.
That's right.
We're gonna hook up somehow, some way.
And
That's
one
okay,
of you two guys better have your camera rolling because I want to see what's going on with you two.
Hopefully, I can see his fish room, and then I'm gonna take him with me to go see Greg Sage.
That would be terrific. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Listen, if I was able to get out, there's only 2 things preventing me from getting out. I have no money and I'm not very healthy. Other than that, everything's great.
Yeah.
3G. Welcome.
All I need is gas to get there. It's about 5.5 hour trip.
Thanks, Matt.
See, I would jump on something like that if I could do it in a minute.
I go every year to see what Greg's doing.
Good night, Scary Nana. Enjoy your evening, Easter holiday. Good night and take care. Right on, Scary Nana.
Nice to see
Hey.
you, Sketty.
I'm putting the link in the chat again, y'all. For those who want to come up, this open panel. You can join the famous Jimmy P. I mean, in person. I mean, he's here. You can join him.
Oh my God.
We tried to wait for Uncle Shell to announce first, to be honest, but we couldn't wait anymore. I really think the delay hurt them. That and custom one location. Right, Scotty. I agree with you.
Yeah,
It's sad.
canceling Chicago hurts them.
Mm-hmm.
But I know
Yeah.
why they did. So
Yeah, it kind of got around to me too. What happened, and well, that's the way it goes.
Yep.
yeah, they need to find another. I don't know.
Hi,
what
Crystal.
location. Indianapolis or somewhere. They need to find
Yeah,
another location.
yeah. Somewhere in the near vicinity that people that went
Yeah.
to Chicago could still go to. Yeah.
It's a bad joke. Sorry. Overfeeding. Stop it, Goro.
I'll tell you what I've been overfeeding is my pregnant cat in my fish room. Holy mackerel. She is just eating everything in sight. Oh my gosh. Poor little thing. I brought her in. I told Curtis about it. She was a skinny little Siamese kitten. She couldn't have been 3-4 months. I brought her in, cleaned her up, gave her a nice place to hang out, gave her plenty of food. She started to fatten up. And then she really started to fatten up. So I find out I brought her in when she was already pregnant. So I got that to look forward to.
Nice.
That'd be a different,
Go ahead.
that's a different kind of fry for you to have in the fish room.
Yeah, and it's not a catfish either. So yeah, it's I already told Curtis I love her already. She's a terrific cat. She's very affectionate. She doesn't bother anything in here. All she really wants to do is lay around, eat, and sleep, and jump up in my lap about every other hour. So I can deal with that.
Because of there being so few shows across the country, the shows being different types, no competition. Just have to coordinate and be smart with scheduling. And that's for all of us. Right on, Scotty. You hit it right on the nail. That's perfect. We got Shine here. What's up?
Well, Scotty, I don't mean to be forward or anything, but I'd be more likely to promote your show if you would send me some free tickets, free hotel, free meals, and we can pick up Scully on the way by, and then we're good, And Vibes, if we got room in the trunk, you're welcome.
That's perfect.
There you go. There you go.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows by now I am not shy when it comes to just opening my big mouth and asking for stuff. I have to. I really do. I've gotten so much help from so many people, and Scully is right up at the top of the list, and I'm very grateful, and I'm humbled by the kindness that people have shown me, and I'm going to try to give back one of these days. I just got to get myself ahead of the game a little bit. This winter was really bad on us here, and we are recovering, and I promise that I don't know what it's going to take. I can't sell my organs. They're messed up. I can't do that. So
you could. They're used very well.
Yeah, they're used. Yeah, a lot of mileage on these guys. But I'm going to do something.
The vintage.
Yeah, just like mine.
Why is it?
You can do your guppy mosh pit. People will want to see that and probably get some of it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been planning. Remember when I got the new phone, and that's one of the things that Scully helped me out on. I got the new phone and I said, hey, now I can start doing, better video. I think I've done one since I've gotten that phone. I have a problem, gang. I have a motivation problem with getting things done. So if you have some good advice, Geek Boy, Matt, no smart ass comments, please. If you have some good advice for me to motivate me, I appreciate it.
Hey, Jimmy P, on the screen, you have an invitation to join Scotty the Fish Freak on his stream.
To join me on my stream. Well, yeah, we were going to do it, and then I got sick. I'm sorry. That just happens. And then we didn't reschedule it, Scotty.
Ooh.
You guys need to do that. I'll watch it. Watch it for sure.
I've cut way back on watching, and unfortunately, my live stream. I say every week that I'm going to do it, but something always pops up. So I do have the time. If you want to set that up, Scotty, what the heck?
Yeah, that you have that project going on, so you're busy.
Yeah, I'm building my very first paludarium, and I'm supposed to have a contest for that, Curtis. You know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably organize that sometime by 2025, and I don't know. But yeah, I'm building the paludarium right now. And thank you, Scotty. I would love to take you up on being healthy. Believe me. Yeah, and B Wizzle wants to do one with me too.
Well, you're famous.
Well, he said he wants to do it because he's young and I'm old.
Oh. Woo!
So I really don't know how to take that. But oh my God.
Mhm.
Actually, Ian is the youngest person I've ever done a live stream with. And that was way back in the very beginning.
Yeah.
He did one with me.
Wow, that has been a while ago.
Oh yeah. And that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a live stream on a Saturday with Hippie John and B Wizzle. The four of us.
Yep.
That was pretty interesting.
So, Jimmy P, how do you know that I'm not younger than Ian?
What? Huh?
I might be younger than you think.
Oh, Ian's in his early 20s, right?
Yeah, he was like 19 at the time, I think. I'm not sure. Wasn't he? I thought he was. I don't know. He was young. He still looks like he's in 7th grade. Come on. He really does. But then his work schedule changed and he started doing everything real late at night and I couldn't get back together again. But I enjoy hanging out with the younger folks because I like their enthusiasm. Most of them have a knack for keeping their minds open to new knowledge, except that Ian thinks the way he does his saltwater is the only way on the entire world that's possible, right? Right, Curtis? Come on now.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yes, we've talked about it. But you know what? Curtis and I have one simple rule. You do what works for you. There's no right and wrong way. If it works, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Find another way.
Yeah.
Find another way. I'm going to find another way because I'm cheap. That's how I roll.
And that's not bad motivation coming from somebody who understands cheap very well. Okay.
Yeah. We talked about it today. I have the hose right here. I'm going to show you.
Yeah, there it is.
How to hook your air pump up.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another thing that I got from a very, very, very generous fish keeper named June at Only Oscars. Christmas 2 years ago, she gave it to me, one of the Aquarium Co-op linear pumps, whatever one they sell. And I think that's over $200, isn't it, Curtis?
Yeah, I gave something like that.
Yeah, she just gave it to me. And it's still in the box, in the closet, of course.
I'm ahead of you. I have mine mounted now. So
yeah, you told me.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah. And what's really stupid is that would really be something that I would enjoy doing. And I could get rid of, I don't know how many you said you had, Curtis, quite a few air pumps. I think I've got about 8 or 9 of them in here. I could get rid of all of them.
I'm probably close to 20 that I'm going to get rid of.
Yeah, I mean, I am not a good example for getting things done, so I don't know. Maybe I just make people feel better about themselves, and that's why they like me so much. Yeah, when I look at Jimmy P, I feel so sorry for him. I feel great.
That laser, welcome.
Well, I'm going to get the fittings. I'm going to get the fittings tomorrow, and I'll at least do a short or something on the exact fittings you need to go from the hose to 3/4 pipe.
That would be terrific, and it's not only going to help me. There's a lot of folks that would probably like to see that. Come on. Because like I told Curtis today on the phone, I've seen some on YouTube. Oh my gosh, they got clamps and valves and hose and pipe, and just come on, make it simple. Make it real simple for me, and I'll do it that way.
I'm gonna see if I can do it in one fitting.
Nice.
Hose to 3/4 pipe.
Central air system is a game changer.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Jeff, nice to see you. And yes, I know it would. And I tell you, it's just sitting in that box waiting for me.
Well, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I told Curtis today, I said, if you do that, that's the next thing I'm going to do. I have all the fittings. I still have to get the 3/4 inch pipe, but that's nothing. And I have a Home Depot credit card, and they have my picture on the wall in the Home Depot credit department. So I told Curtis many times, this entire room has been bought on credit. It really has. That's the only way I can do it. All my other money is tied up.
Yep.
That's what I'm using, Jeff. 3/4 inch. Schedule 40.
Nice.
That's what I'm going to use.
Which that'll make it easy for me to follow along, Curtis. Thank you.
So how much does it save?
The one that I have, and it's the same one Jimmy has, I think uses 55 watts?
I believe so. I had it out, and then
And I have at least 20 smaller pumps that are way over that. Way over.
Jeff
55.
says it does.
Yeah.
I saw a co-op produced video about a year ago about that pump, and I forget the young man that was with Corey doing it, but they had that exact pump in a set up fish room, and he set it all up and ran the lines to the tanks, and he said efficiently he could drop between 35 and 40 lines of like 4 feet each, and it ran good. So
the good part of that pump is if you need more, you can buy another one and hook them in line.
Yeah.
Not on the same fitting, but you can have one here and put another one somewhere else, and
right.
they won't fight each other. They'll work together.
Yeah, Emily at ADHD, she has 2 pumps on her system running on the same line.
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy that does the Aquarius podcast, he has a video where he added his second one in.
Well, I'll do that when June gives me another pump.
And you'll know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Curtis always talks about being cheap. Well, I like, in his case, I think he's just being smart. Okay. It's not only cheaper, it's more efficient with less fuss. It works just as well, and it doesn't cost as much. In my case, everything is cheap. That's it. I'm a cheapo.
Right on, Jeff. You using hang-on back filters cost a lot of electric. Exactly.
Oh yeah, the hang-on backs. We were talking about that too. Yeah, that's a lot of electricity. It is.
There you go, y'all. You can find Jimmy P.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
His email.
New content coming out sometime.
Jimmy, I have my link for the pump we talked about to make it hang on the back work a lot better.
Okay.
I just got to get her done.
Along
with me a million other things, but I got to get it done.
Well, yeah, there's always something to do. Everybody knows that. There is.
Yeah, there is. It's called live streaming.
Well, yeah, that too. You bet. It starts with me opening my eyes and seeing the sun coming through the window, and that's a good start.
Yeah, that's a good start. Right, Laban? Hang on backs has a purpose for sure. Exactly. They do.
Yeah, we talked about that today. The only thing I use mine for is I put it on a tank when I make a mess, and I fill it full of filter floss to clean up my mess, and then I take it back off.
Yep.
And I just let the sponge filters run.
I want to see the area, Jimmy.
Well, it's coming along. And now, see, this is actually something that I am actually doing. How about that? I really am doing something. But it has turned out to be like 10 times more complicated than I started. But that's just how I do things. I've always been that way. I didn't really have a plan. I just started putting it together. And that'll just cause... That'll just cause you to, oh, I don't like that. And you rip it out and you do it again. And these nice little how-to videos that you see on people's channels, like Tanner at Serpa Design, step by step, everything's perfect. I got a hard time believing that's how it really went. I think that was all. I think he did a really big edit job. I really do. Because, I could not have filmed and made a video out of this. There's no way. It's just been too messy, complicated, But the final product, I think, is going to be worth the wait. I do.
Yeah.
Mountain Greenery, welcome.
I like your idea on the background. We'll just leave it a mystery at that.
Yeah, and that's just the first part that you saw. That's kind of the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. That's good though.
I only had to get a few materials. I had a lot of stuff in the storage for this, so which really cut down on my cost. So that's just a way to use up some of the old stuff I have as well. So
Crown Tail Half Moon.
Crown Tail.
That's exactly what I do. I collect leaves.
Jimmy.
I collect leaves off my cherry trees. I collect limbs off my bushes in the back.
Yep. You never know.
Just let them dry out and use them.
Yeah, and part of all the woodwork in this paludarium is wood that is found on my property, and that's it. So it's kind of got a home style feel to it.
Yep.
Of course, I don't think the fish live here. I'm going to put golden white clouds in there because they're cold water fish.
Yeah.
And they don't reproduce real fast. And right now they're in with my baby turtle. I think they want a home of their own.
Is Wendell chasing them?
No, he doesn't bother them at all. He doesn't even care. They'll come right up to him when he's trying to eat his little pellets at the surface of the water. They'll come right up and try to steal the pellets away from him. Of course, they're like, they're good sized pellets, but he doesn't care about the fish, not one bit. And he can't catch them anyway.
Yeah. Oh. Which box is this?
What do we have here?
It's a box.
Oh, yep. Oh boy.
Come on, man.
Wow. I mean, I'm stupid, but I'm not that dumb. Come on.
Woo!
But you're going to show us something.
No. Hey, y'all, I'll open it on this live stream if someone can guess what I'm drinking. And it cannot be someone on the panel.
Is it cold or hot?
What do you think?
I don't know what's in the red solo cup, but I got a good idea what's in the mug.
Well, I've got 3 different drinks in front of me because I like a variety.
Okay, y'all, we got an answer coming up.
Black tea, lavender tea.
Those that know me, here they are. Lavender tea. Lavender tea with
Wow.
honey. They know me. Oh, hey, welcome, Boots. Rachel, how you doing? Okay. Y'all spoke. We'll do it.
I have green tea, which is supposed to be healthy for me. I
Is
don't.
it honey?
No,
Sugar?
I can't have honey.
Your
It's too
brother has the right answer. Your brother got it right.
Liquid. Stop
liquid.
it.
That would be a correct answer. Yes, it would.
That's a
That
correct
would be.
answer.
Now I need to find something to open it up with. I wasn't expecting y'all to figure it out. Hey, y'all, I just found a new way to open boxes.
USB
charging
plug?
cord. They're amazing.
Yeah, make a video on that. See how many people watch.
Right.
You'll have everybody and your brother out there showing us how to open boxes with whatever they use.
Right.
I'm cheap. I use this.
There you go. There you go.
What do you use?
It's a
Nice.
I have a lot of box cutters laying around, so that's what I use.
Yeah,
So we got paper here, y'all.
I see that.
Uh-oh.
Food. Fiber bites.
Actually, this is the first time ever using any of this stuff. That's kind of interesting.
Now, was this a purchase, or did somebody send you this stuff?
Let's find out. Hold on.
Oh,
He gets so many
Golly.
packages. He gets so many
yeah, I
packages.
know.
Doesn't know.
I think I ask for a lot of stuff. Holy cow!
By the way, this is a purchase. This one.
Oh,
Wow. Oh boy, cichlid food. What a surprise!
I know. Isn't that weird? I'm gonna try it out.
that's why your frontosa already at the front of the tank saying, "Hey, you got sickly food."
Hey, and now, guys, y'all have to guess who it's from.
Oh my gosh!
We got North Fin Cichlid Food. And we got Viber Bites, which I'm gonna be using for my discus. See how they like it. Come
Well,
on, surely someone can figure out who's it from.
I know Flip Aquatic sells North Bend.
In a box.
yeah, and there's a pretty big channel that's all they use a lot of North Fin products. I know that. I can't remember who they were. I don't know. Hi, Garcia.
Let's see. Garcia Aquatics. Hey, vibes. Yeah, Jeff. Good food. I hope
Red
the
Li-
fish like it.
Red Laser says the North Fin is high in krill.
Now that I don't know. Amazing.
Jeff says
ingredient.
Jeff says his Black Molly's like the Vibra Bites, and his
Okay.
Convicts and Epistos.
Yeah, both of these products I have not used yet in any of my tanks, so I have no idea. This is a trial basis kind of thing. Man,
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff.
good.
How
yeah.
many? I wonder how many convicts Jeff started with in the very beginning. I guess it only takes a couple, doesn't it?
I was
Yeah, it's all it
gonna say,
takes.
I was gonna say 2, and now he has 300.
That's why I have never gotten any convicts. I just heard too many stories about,
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Those
and
are
my
good.
gosh, my Mbuna cichlids were bad enough. I told Curtis about that today. I think I started with 6 and I ended up with over 50 of them. And
Nailed it.
Hey, there she is. And that was after they probably killed 30 or 40 of them, and I still had 50. They're mean little suckers.
Yeah.
One more commercial, y'all. You asked for it. Since she's here, Mr. Snow Guardian, you get your own personal badge, y'all.
I actually have mine out today.
Yeah. Oh, here's mine right here. See, there it is.
And that looks like JP needs one.
Oh my God.
Jimmy needs one.
Wow. I did not say that. Oh boy.
FishFam.link is here. Awesome.
Fish Fam link.
And at that link, you can get your own badge, y'all. That way, when you have a fish convention, fish store, or you hang out with Jimmy P, he can scan your QR code. He can find you.
Jeff said he started with 2 in 1974. You mean this is still the same line that you have going since 1974? Wow. Or did you stop and start back up again? That's, oh my gosh, that's 49 years? All right. Holy mackerel.
There you go, JP. I guess you had to get hold of Matt.
I didn't say anything. Oh, Matt has helped me as well. He's done enough for me already.
Okay, y'all. I gave in.
That was going to be one of my guesses, but I didn't say it.
You could have.
I know.
Anyway, thanks, John and Lisa.
I could have won a free badge.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to hang out with you next month.
Yeah.
And thanks for the paper, y'all. I appreciated that.
John was in Dallas when we were in Dallas. He was there.
Yeah. And what it sounds, he's giving a speech on Saturday.
Speaking of KG and Lisa with her betas, does anyone have any experience receiving or shipping betas in the mail?
I don't.
Because I'm wondering, do they offer more than overnight, or is that all they offer is overnight shipping?
They offer overnight when the weather doesn't cooperate.
So
when it gets nice out, the shipping will drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I have a bone to pick with these guys that do overnight shipping, and that's it, and that's all year long. I don't like that. I can't afford that.
Hey, y'all, he's cheap.
Well, hey, even if I had money, I wouldn't want to throw it away on overnight shipping. What I know they would be okay in good weather. I know they would be okay for up to 3 days, sometimes 4. Curtis will probably tell you he's got some that would last longer than that. I
had one box that went 6 days. And
there you go. Yep.
6 days.
I mean, I know they're protecting their end. They really are. They're not thinking of us. They're thinking of them. Yeah. But come on.
I'm not saying that I shipped them to get there in 6 days.
No. You did not.
That's what USPS did on their end. But they still made it after 6 days.
Overnight's the best way. going to go.
Well, yeah, it's the best way, Garcia. Would you like to send me some money so I can do that? How about that? Let.
I sent 10 fish to Florida, from Kansas to Florida overnight. And when I dropped them off, the next morning was $220. Next day at night was $180.
Now, some people are going to be surprised to hear that, Curtis, but I'm not.
No.
It is what it is. So I do the 2-day priority. Yeah, like Jeff's saying, 1 to 3 days priority. The same box would have cost you $30, not $200.
Yep, and I don't care if you got money or not. If you're throwing away money like that, why don't you send it to us three guys so we can put better use to the money? Okay.
Yeah.
If they're packaged right, 3 or 4 days is not a problem.
No, absolutely not. But you can't convince some of these guys, and some of them are pretty big outfits. I realize they know what they're doing. I mean, it's their business.
Yeah. If I was shipping in the winter, it would only be overnight in the winter because I have winter.
Garcia, come on now, get off that soapbox. It's not just for the fish. It's not just for the. Come on now. No, those fish are an investment to the people that are selling them, and that's all they are, Garcia. Come on now. Be honest.
And that's why I pack for 4 to 5 days.
Right. You can care just as what I'm saying is you can care just as much about the fish, Garcia, and use common sense and still get them there for a lot cheaper. Okay. Curtis is living proof of that. And so is Jeff or anybody else that does 1 to 3 days.
That's why from like Halloween to about now, I don't ship anything.
Right.
I'll start shipping next week, probably.
And it's more than just caring about the fish. It's caring about selling something to someone and them paying you and you wanting to get what they paid for to them safely.
Right.
That's what,
Yeah. And I've had one person in the last few years that said, yeah, I'll pay the $200.
Right.
To buy $50 worth of fish. And I'm like,
and that's because they have the money. Yeah, they have the money to do that. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
That's fine.
Hit my PayPal up and let's roll.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing about, the people that can afford it. I'm just saying think about the little guy and gal who might be on a budget that might really like some fish and they can't afford it because of the shipping. To me, that's silly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
And none of it makes any sense. I've sent a package to Houston and I made it in 1 day. I sent a package to Omaha and it took 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Omaha's closer than Houston. How'd that happen?
That's another crazy. Hey, I worked for the Postal Service for 16 years. I'm sorry, I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. Where I worked, there were color-coded tags on all the mail trucks, I forget what we call those things. Where all the mail's loaded up, there's colored tags. This color is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. This color is supposed to be delivered the next day, and so on. To me, that was a good system, and when we did it right, it worked. But I don't know how they do it now. I know there's a lot more automation.
Yeah.
They're using machines instead of people. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped working there in the mid-90s. That's a long time ago.
One thing I'll tell you is get to know your local post office. Yeah.
Geek Boy, I might be there at Scully's house waiting for you to show up, okay?
I was gonna say, when I'm in Denver and standing next to him, I'm gonna call you and hand you the phone.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Yes. Geek Boy has been a pain in my butt forever. And you know what? I love every minute of it. So you just keep it up,
Yeah.
Geek Boy.
You bet. That's why I can't wait to meet him.
He's a smart ass, just like me.
Yeah, we're gonna get along great.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will.
Sarcasm runs deep.
No,
That's right.
For me, for the shipping, my best way, favorite way of doing it is to bring it back on as a carry-on.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My last trip, I brought back like 50 fish with me.
I'm the guy that has the buckets with an air pump and stuff in his backseat of his truck.
Oh, yeah.
I would be that guy too if I could do it.
Yeah. I have an inverter. I don't have to use the USB pumps, any of that. I take a regular air pump, plug it straight in. I'll have 5 buckets seat belted in the back seat, all with an airdrop in them.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I come home from Denver, my wife's like, "Well, what'd that cost me?" It's like, just don't worry about it.
I would have thought by now, your wife sounds like a wonderful woman. You have told me she is, okay?
Yeah.
But aren't we way past asking you how much the cost is? I mean, aren't we really past that yet?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's just like, yeah, I'll see it when the bill comes.
Yeah.
I did figure out if I sell enough fish and I ship enough fish, I get enough on my PayPal account, I can do my stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I just pay with PayPal.
Yep.
Yeah.
From what I've made.
Melvin!
There's Melvin. Hi, Melvin.
Welcome, bro. How you doing?
We were talking earlier about a certain fish that I have that I got from Keith at KGE. And those fish, if you get a pair, is about $100 a pair. And I have 9 fried right now. And I'm thinking, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. And Mr. Sage has some swordtails, which I'm not going to tell the exact brand or anything, but he sells them for over $200 a pair.
That's right. And I've told you got to get a hold of some of them.
Yeah. He's pretty protective of his secretive tanks in that room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can walk around my camera, my phone, and he's like, leave that tank out.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And leave that other tank out because that's something that I'm working on. It was like, yeah.
Yep.
I saw him with my own eyes. I know what you're up to, but that's cool.
Well, you are very fortunate that you have that connection with him. That is somebody who, I tell you, he's an amazing man.
Yeah. He's even better in person.
Yeah, I know. I would really love to meet him.
He's the guy that you start talking about whatever, and he's like, back when I was the president of NAMPA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you were the president of the Freshwater Livebearers Association or whatever it was. I'm like, okay, dude, rub that in my face.
But he's doing it in a humble way, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think anybody could email him and say, "Hey, can I come by your house and look at your stuff?" And he'd say, "Yeah, I'm free Saturday afternoon from whatever time. Come on by." He's that kind of guy.
I would definitely drop your name.
Yeah. Yeah. And he would say, "That guy that stole my buckets the last time he was here."
Mm-hmm.
Everything guy.
I went to
Everything guy, welcome.
I went to get 2 fish.
Uh-huh.
And I left with 5.
That's
So
not bad.
I have a few. No, I'm talking species, so there's like 8 of each.
Yeah.
I left with 5 buckets, and he's just laughing
Nice.
at me. He's like, you bring this cash, but you're a little short.
We got someone backstage, y'all. Let's bring him up. Surprise! Garcia Aquatics here.
Oh, there he is. Now it's going to
was
get
wondering.
noisy. Now it's going to get noisy.
It only gets noisy with you.
Oh, my God.
Whoa!
You know what?
Whoa,
Oh, wrong side.
Garcia.
Well, let's get to that
Garcia.
topic that you guys were talking about before about the shipping. I know the cost of the shipping is going to be a little more money, but just remember, not only because of the fish, you want the fish to get to you safe and alive. Because if you wait too long, the ammonia is going to build up because they're going to be dropping a lot of waste.
No,
And I know what you're trying to say, Jimmy. The person that's that's doing it is like a little upsell, but it's helping them out, but you're getting the fish that you want.
I understand that, Garcia. I do. But I'm just saying, when I see something like that, that just means I can't buy the fish. That's
Right.
what that means.
Yeah, just gotta wait. That's all. What's the rush?
You mean
Hey,
wait
George,
to
welcome.
save up for the money to send, or what? What are you talking about?
Or not, just wear a wig and hang out in the corner and get a little extra money.
Whoa.
Now I could pull that off when I was in my 30s, but not anymore. I was a cigarette girl at the Stardust Hotel.
Whoa.
Oh, you or the Marlboro lady.
There
Oh,
are ways
my
around all of that because you can fast them. I fast mine for 3 days.
Yeah.
Hi, Greg. Night. Yep, Greg is right. You can fast the fish.
I put the poly
Yeah.
filter in there to suck up the ammonia, and they usually get there 3 to 4 days max. Usually 3. Then they're fine.
So, in other words, Garcia, Scully is telling you to go kick rocks. Okay, just
That's what you're going? You want that same rock that you came out of?
oh my God!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wow!
I can't tell my brother that.
Golly, Garcia's a tough guy when he's on a camera. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
Hey,
Boy,
I'm the same way in person.
I'm worse in person.
So you say that you put it on, you try to put a little. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna give you a good one on that one.
We don't need any pissing contests from Garcia today. No, we don't.
Ah.
Other than that, how's everybody doing?
We're doing fine. Thank you. How are you?
Doing good.
Just still waiting for this tank to be cycled completely. If I could get my my dwarf rainbows, my dwarf plecos, my corridoras, and I'm still thinking if I should. I wish I could find some dwarf angels. If there is any dwarf angels, that would be nice.
Well, there are.
There are.
Yeah, there are dwarf angels. Come on.
I don't remember. I don't remember the name.
Look them up, Scully.
I can find them. There is dwarf angels. I'm not an angel guy. So.
Because everybody's already getting tired of seeing the tank the way it is, empty.
Oh,
But-
I'm not. We're not tired of it. I think it's a
No, it
nice
looks
tank.
good.
Who's tired of it? I'll go have a talk with them.
I'm one of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm one
Oh,
of them.
fair
I'm
enough.
one of them.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
I understand. I do.
You already know, Vibes, with all my tanks that I got in my house, I get tired of seeing them empty.
Yep.
And especially the one that I did, the skull wants all the skulls for my tank.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're holding out on me. You're holding out on me.
You know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy. How about this? Since I can't ship it to you, because the shipping it costs too much money, I'm gonna keep it here, and I'm gonna call that one the skull tank with the exodons in it.
There you
Since
go.
I got the vibe tank,
Yes, you
now I
do.
got the skull tank.
Awesome.
There you go. That's cool.
You're rocking
And
it.
the angel you're looking for is the Leopoldi.
I don't know what kind of tank I should set up for Jimmy. I think I'm just gonna set up a tank empty, and the background is gonna say, "Still waiting for shipping to go lower."
I thought maybe you could have a tank. The Jimmy tank could be the tank that you throw all your dead fish in. You know that.
Or just put the Jimmy tank. Shipping is expensive.
And that would not be a lie.
Yeah.
And probably just with that tank, all the shipping costs will go lower. And then you
Well-
thank you, Garcia.
Hey, I don't want to be a complainer. I've already said it about shipping in the past, and like I said, I'll buy something that I like and something that I can afford, and that's it. I have my limitations, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, me too. We talked about a species I want today, and I know where to get it, but I gotta sell some fish and do some other transactions before I can pull that off.
Right.
You know what we can do? Vibes, Skull, let's chip in and get Jimmy some black convicts and ship it to him. Our expense to Jimmy.
Vibes probably already has some convicts he would ship for free, probably just to get them out of his house.
Actually, Skull, a month ago I did, but I sold them.
You sold them all?
Yep.
Who did you sell them to, if you can tell us? Or did you tell them about the breeding?
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I want to story about one of them. I had for me to get back into the hobby, I decided just to go ahead and get 2 convicts, and I knew I was going to get into.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up with 30 fish tanks in my house.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I started breeding them. Then I tried to see if I could get store credit. No stores didn't want it. A friend of my father's, he goes, I heard you got some nice fish with black lines. I goes, oh yeah. What, you want them? Oh, I'll take them all. I'll take them all. He takes them home. He starts putting some in one tank, putting some in the other tank. And then he calls me up. He goes, would you like some convicts? I goes, why? They can't stop breeding. They just producing and producing like crazy. I goes, find somebody else. All my tanks already filled with other fish. I can't.
Yeah.
So he gave it to his brother, and his brother was happy. But when he started seeing all the babies, he says, oh no. And he couldn't get rid of it. So they have a little pond that they made. So they put all the convicts there. So now all the little fries, and some of them that are a little big enough, they're feeding into their Oscars.
Okay.
They use it as a food source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my local breeder, he's telling me, what you gonna do with your convicts that you got left? Well, I got 3 convicts. I got 4 convicts. 3 medium ones And I got one that's real big. Vibes saw that one. Remember that Vibes? Because I never seen a convict that big, and that's the only one that I will never get rid of. He is. I never seen a convict that big. I always see him. And this one is bigger than $50.
Okay, I don't know anything about convicts other than about the breeding habits. Okay, what would be wrong? Can they go in can they go in a tank with another cichlid?
Oh yeah, they could.
Oh yeah.
Well, then why wouldn't you get a variety of cichlids that'll just keep the population down and eat the fry?
You could, but the only thing is they just don't put a female in there, because as soon as you put the female, he'll get a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is aggression problems with the spawning.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So bullets.
And just like these, the polar blues, come from with the red parrots and a convict, and that's how the polar blues came about.
Okay. What happened to Scully?
He's still here.
Oh.
He just probably has to do something real quick. And we can say anything about Scully right now, but he will respond real quick, and we're gonna hear him very clearly.
Oh boy.
And what happened, Jimmy? You haven't been doing no live stream. What's been going on, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been really, really busy with springtime here, trying to get a lot of stuff done before it gets hot, and I've just been too darn busy. I really have.
And Mary too, right? She been busy herself too?
Yeah, well, yeah, Mary had some issues that she needed to take care of, and she seems to be doing better.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Right on, George. Convicts will take out cichlids 2 times the size when they have fry. Exactly.
Oh yeah. The convicts are just like the parrots. They got that funny looking mouth.
Yep.
Hey Jimmy.
Yes,
he's
sir.
back. He's back.
There he is.
And I heard every word.
I told you.
I had to feed the old cat way over there.
Oh, okay.
He was looking at me like, you forgot me tonight.
Yeah, they do that.
Didn't forget you.
Oh, sure. I missed you like a hole in the head. You bet I did. No, it's nice to see you.
I've been trying to catch his live streams when I have time.
You already know, Curtis, I haven't been watching anybody. I really haven't. I hate to say it, but I try.
I forgot who it was that was looking for convicts. I forgot who it was. There was one time they asked me if I still have them, that I would to ship them to them. And sorry, George, how you doing, Mexicali? Nano, RB3, everybody. Thank you for showing up and listening to us. And if you guys have any questions in the chat, go ahead, start asking questions and see who could respond to it and see who could at least answer at the best ability that we have.
Working again.
Oh,
Where's work?
Mexicali's getting ready for work.
Yeah, he's got the sea shift this week.
I just love it when they say Garcia, the legend. I'm not a legend yet.
He's still alive.
I'm still alive, and yeah, I know I've been popping up in everybody's live stream that I can, and showing my face, or if not, just in the stream, typing away. But sooner or later, there'll be a Garcia Aquatics show coming up soon.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Can't
great.
wait.
We really need another show. We do.
Oh yeah.
And what I have noticed also right now.
We need another fun one.
Yeah, exactly. Something
A
different,
special one.
something entertaining. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, Garcia Aquatics very special.
Yeah.
Because
Throw the
this
link up and see
live,
what happens.
But I've been seeing there's not too many people have been doing live stream. I've been checking the calendar, and I'm like wondering what happened to everybody. There's a lot of slots were filled, and now you don't hardly see too many. You see a lot of openings. Like hardly nobody wants to do live stream no more. And I'm just wondering why.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know what
The only thing that comes to my head is that since the COVID has disappeared, and now everybody
is out and about.
their live stream, they're getting back to their life, and being more in their personal life than they was with the streams.
Yeah.
there you go. Every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Well, I did not know that.
I didn't either. Now I do.
Now I do.
I think it's called the Power Hour.
I have not
Okay.
seen that one time. Nope. I will make a note of that.
Everybody's gone back to work. Yep, Miss Kelly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, I
And
never
it
got
freaks
to stop.
Yeah, you worked right through it, didn't you, Curtis?
Oh yeah, every day, a lot of overtime too, because other people weren't
Nice.
working.
Same
Fair
here.
enough.
There was no time off for me.
Yeah,
By the way, y'all, happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter. Hopping away. Hopping to the pet
Well,
shop.
Here's a good reason why I might not have been getting salience.
But you didn't subscribe to his channel.
Because I'm not subscribed to his channel. That's right. There you go. Now I
That
am.
would help.
Or you probably was, and YouTube took it away.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn that I already was. But yeah, there you
But-
go.
that's like Dr. Anthony was on today, and I tried to click the bell,
Yeah.
to click all, so I get all his notifications. It won't let me. I click
Oh,
it.
boy. I don't know why they're playing the games with people.
Yeah, I click
You
it
know.
and it turns black like I have them all. Then it automatically goes back to the bell with the line through it. It says none. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, we're just everyday folks here. We're fish keepers. We like to share our hobby with people. Why can't they just leave us alone? You know?
Yeah, quit messing with the rules.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. It's just dumb. I don't get it.
So Garcia, you still
Yes, sir.
planning to go to Aqua Charlotte, Dallas?
Hey, I'm doing the best I can trying to find any great deal because I'm trying to get the whole package deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the whole package deal. I want to fly out there, get to the hotel, and get a car in case if I want to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the whole package deal.
Everybody, did you hear that? Let's give money to Garcia Aquatics.
Dollar bill, Garcia Aquatics.
Dollar bill.
That's my cash app. Dollar bill, Garcia Aquatics.
Well, can I break that dollar into payments for, make it a little easier?
In your case, it's acceptable.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
I know you're still trying to save extra money for the shipping.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
I don't want to take all your shipping money away.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to be hearing about shipping from Garcia for quite a while now.
Oh.
It's all right.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I can take it, believe me. Mm-hmm. You be nice to me.
Everybody in the chat, everybody that's in the chat, put a 1 if anybody wants to help out good old Jimmy P with the shipping. Put a 1 in the chat.
I am not endorsing anything that Garcia is doing here, okay? I'd rather see you send him $1 for his trip, okay?
There you go. We're going to send Garcia to Dallas next day, our priority.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Nano guy, that was brilliant.
Nano. We're from the same area. We shouldn't be doing that.
It's even better.
We'll put a little lettuce in the box, poke holes,
Maybe a little bit of some polyfill.
No polyfill.
Wow. You deserved that one, Garcia. You know you did. You deserved every word of that.
Why? Because I'm picking on you?
Oh, no. No. Well, Nano guy, your stock just went up in my book, okay? Even though I already like him a lot. I love the stuff that he does.
If you saw his last bowl creation, that thing is like over the top.
Oh, livestock sticker on the outside of the box. That's right. Contains a live Garcia.
Oh.
You started
Yo, Weasel. B Weasel's in here. B Weasel.
Hey, bro, how you doing?
B Weasel needs to jump up here too.
That's right.
Come on, B Weasel, come on up here. Join us.
Danny, the only thing you have to do is download Cash App, and then after you download it, then you put dollar bill, sign Garcia Aquatics, and whatever amount you want to send me, and I'll put that towards for the trip to go to Texas, Dallas, Texas. Why you shaking your head for, Jimmy? Why? You think I didn't see that? I'll pay attention. Remember, they call me Mr. Fall Eyes for nothing.
Oh my God. You're just a piece of work, Garcia. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
That's why everybody loves me.
Hey, Jess is here. The Quiet Morning Show. Welcome.
Hello,
Good to see
Jess. Boy, you must have nothing else better to do.
Right. Hey, Jess, you can join us up here. Skipper Steve. The legend.
Skipper Steve, another Another young guy. Another young guy I'd like to hang out with.
Damn you, Steve-O! Steve-O, why don't you come up, or are you working? Shannon, I ain't gonna put my address and all that out there.
I could find him. I could find him.
Do you want me to put it up there? I could.
I could do it too.
Nope. My address, my bank account.
Oh, I got all that if I want.
Jesse.
It's okay, Jess.
Sometime Jess needs to come up.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I know she's busy, but yeah. Scully, Vibes, you got to meet her too, right?
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
I met Jess and her husband and that little beautiful doggy that she has too.
Oh, I didn't know. So where did you meet him, Garcia?
Up in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're in Florida, aren't you?
Yeah. And that's when that was when I was first starting up with my YouTube. And they would tell me about that. And I said, that's all. And my lady right away, she started looking for Airbnb.
Okay.
And so we did that. And we were not too far from the hotel where they were having the convention at.
Nice.
Okay.
So we were hanging out there and everything. She's very down to earth. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet her in Dallas. She's pretty cool to talk to and hang out with.
Yeah.
And especially I met Eduardo.
Oh boy. I bet you he's still talking, isn't he?
Was that a good or bad time?
He's a great guy. I don't care what anybody says about Eduardo.
No, he is a great guy. I know that. And a very generous guy. Gosh, he was giving stuff away left and right during what was it? Right before school went back or something? I forget. He was on some kind of break and he was giving out all kinds of gift cards. Remember that?
Yeah.
He did a lot of memberships too.
That's right. That's what he did too. Well, we'll talk about that after the show, Jess. I didn't mean that. I know I've only said this about 35 times, but Jess was my very first subscriber. Number one. Yeah.
Sorry, Steve-O. It is. I'm sorry, Steve-O. It is. I'm sorry. It's just a habit I'm trying to break and I can't even break. I think that's why I got my froggy voice.
This is partially tobacco, but mostly something else.
That's what I was telling you. You should grow in your yard.
I just can't have the natural one because when I have the natural, Garcia Aquatics will be sleeping through the whole live stream. I'll be sleeping.
I don't wish this on anybody, but I have to do it, or I couldn't get through a day. Believe me. Better me than you, that's for sure.
Yeah, Jess, you're awesome as well.
Okay, you're getting close to your 500. How far are you? Since I can't get off of here, if I can find out. How far are you? How many more you need? If anybody hasn't subscribed to this, to Shannon, let's do it. Let's get him to his 500. Like everybody helped out everybody else and helped me out, get me my 500. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get 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 it. Let's help him. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, thank you, Red Laser. You are correct. I did have this was my music room before a fish room. It was filled with records and tapes and stereos, turntables, receivers, and all that is in storage now. And if I wanted to sell that, we'd be talking some money there, but I don't want to sell it.
We could do it. We could do it. We could do it. Come on, guys. And thank you, Steve, for putting that out there, putting his link up. Come on, guys. We could do this. Come on.
Now, how do you is it salient? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, salient.
Okay. I'm sorry that I was not subscribed. Okay, I could have sworn I was, but I am now.
But I'm gonna check when I get off to make sure that I am subscribed to you, and I am.
Just keep making good, entertaining content, and I'll tell you what, I'll show up.
Yeah, because look, he's here. I mean, he's showing up for vibes. I mean, if he's showing up for me, he's showing up for anyone.
Say Lee in. Very good. Yeah, me and Curtis talk a lot about what we like to see on YouTube. We talk about it all the time. Now, are we normal, average watchers? I don't know if we are or not, but some stuff is just a lot more interesting to watch than others. That's all.
So, hey, Jimmy.
I know I should be doing a lot of fishy spotlights, but the thing is, I like to go to different places. I want to show people places. But some of these places where you want to go, they might have the fish that they might not have it in your area, and you can pick it up if you're close by, or they can ship it to you. And that's the first thing I always ask the stores if they ship, and they say yes, we do. And now that's why I always put the link in the bottom, and I tell the people that they go ahead, that they ship and everything. And I like to go places.
Hey, Jimmy P.
Yes.
How do you feel about this channel?
Well, what we're doing now, I mean, we're talking about a lot of different things, and people are saying things in the chat. It's very interactive, you know. Yeah, it works. Sure.
Cool. Even though this live stream was not planned.
Right. I understand. I think it would be okay, Scully, if I gave an update on your guest was going to be who vibes. I know already, but you can tell people.
ADHD.
Right. And before the stream, you got word that she had to go to the emergency room. Do you know why?
Yeah, her husband got a cut.
He cut his hand really badly with a carving knife. That's correct.
Yep.
And I called her when Scully told me in a text, and he said, I thought you would like to know because you talk to Emily a lot. And I said, I'm going to give her a call right now. And I did. And I got her and her husband, Zach, in the ER while he was being sewn up. We were talking on the speaker. And that was a nest. It was right on the tip of a finger, but it could have easily cut the tip right off because he sharpened he sharpened that knife way too sharp. Okay. But that's how he is about stuff. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we had a nice conversation and he's doing fine. He's just worried about if he's going to be able to, use the tip of that finger because he's left-handed and it's his left hand. And he does he works a lot with his left hand at work. So he's kind of nervous about that. But they did put one of those metal, shoehorn shaped things. Yeah. And we were joking about it. So he's fine. But that's what happened. And that scared me when all I heard from Scully was that she was in the ER. And I'm like, oh, my God, what happened? You made me worry.
Sorry,
Scully.
Jimmy. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No, that's okay.
That's why I told you, because I know she's one of your really good friends. And you
she answered the phone right away, and she said, "Oh, how did you find out?" And I said, "From Scully." She said, "Curtis knew about it?" I said, "Yeah, he heard it from Vibes." She goes, "Oh my gosh."
Everybody.
I said, "Well, that's how word gets around about people that we care about, Emily."
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
And she was very grateful that we were thinking of her, and everything's going to be fine. So, yeah, that was nasty.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Wow.
All right, guys. All right. Scuba. How far are you to your 500, Scuba Steve? We got to help out the champion. We got to help out the champion. We got to help out the champion.
Hey, Scuba Steve.
We got to help out Scuba Steve. We got to help him.
Not after what he just said about you.
Right. You see what he just said, Garcia?
Oh, my.
I don't care. I don't care. Let's subscribe to Scuba, the one that's trying to kick me out of here now.
Jimmy. Oh, that's even worse because I'm older than Garcia, probably. Wait till they get to be my age.
Oh my gosh.
I bet I'm older than Garcia. I bet I am.
I think you are.
Because we're like brothers because we talk all the time, but I can't call you dad because we're too close in age.
What? What are you, 70?
I'm 57.
41. 41. My God.
Oh, so I'm
No, seriously. Seriously. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah, you, Jimmy. Yep. How old are you?
I'm 65.
Skull, you.
57.
I'm only 52, that's all.
Yeah. So you're
well, it's nice having you, Garcia. Say good night now.
No, I can't go to school.
What age is, you know, you only say this when you get older. You really do. When you're young, you don't talk about age at all. You don't. But when you get older, you're like, you wake up and you go, I'm what? This birthday, I'm going to be how old? You don't seem to be as old as you are. Okay. That's how I look at myself. I have a daughter that just turned 30. That makes me feel a lot younger because there's guys that are 50 that have a daughter that's 30. Okay. But I got kind of a late start. I didn't get married till I was 29. But yeah. I don't know. Age is really goofy. It really is a relative thing.
Yeah.
I remember that I was in a Facebook group where people did not believe that I was my age. They thought I was putting up a picture of an older guy and I was really a young guy. By the way I talked in my comments. They thought that old guy doesn't talk like that. Okay, whatever. You know.
No, now Vibes is gone.
I was looking at my old videos. I was looking at my old videos when I first started. And that was only like a year, 2 years ago. The only thing that just changed on me was just my beard that it just turned white. That's all.
Right.
And I just couldn't even believe it.
Right. Yeah. I agree. That will make us look older. That gray hair, white hair, whatever. It does. It really does.
That's the only thing.
The thing that makes you feel older is like when your grandkids call you on the phone. And they ran the phone. Their mom didn't dial it. They did. They're like, hey, Grandpa. And you're like, oh, yeah, I am a grandpa.
Yeah, I know. See, we have a 19-year-old granddaughter. It's actually my wife. She's my step-granddaughter. But she's living with us. So I hear Grandpa 15 times a day. You know?
Yeah.
But that's how it is. I mean, there was a time when she didn't even call me grandpa. When I first met her, she was little. And you're not my grandpa. You're not my grandpa. Well, I've been around for 15 years now. I'm grandpa. So that's how that goes. I got a lot of honorary children and grandchildren in the Fish family. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I don't know how old you are, Vibes. Come on. Everybody said their age except.
He's your grandson. He's your grandson.
Yep.
I don't know. He looks as old as Scully.
And that's the sad part. He looks older, even though he's only 30 something.
That's because I have hair.
How old are you, Vibes? Come on. 32. You're 32.
31.
Okay,
31.
I have a daughter. There you go. You would be my son, not my grandson. You piece of crap. My God. Yeah, it's I have 18 grandchildren with Pats.
Whoa.
Nice.
But I only see about 10 of them. So, including my real grandchildren from my older daughter. I have not even met them. And they are 10 years old and 6 years old. I haven't even met them. They live in Arkansas.
So is that so, Steve-O? Is that so?
Well, when you're old enough to drive, Steve, you come back and check us out.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, I'm always giving him trouble. I am. He is so young. So young.
Not only him, you do that to everybody. Put it that way.
True.
But I like him. And I don't like everybody.
And I'm one of them, like.
Oh, shut up.
He's wearing
Be quiet.
I can't be quiet. That's the problem.
he's wearing a Jordan number. That must mean he's 23.
Yep.
Really? He's that old? I thought he was younger than that.
Woo!
Well, I don't mean this as an insult, Steve, but because you look like you could still be in high school. You do. You really do. And there's nothing. Yeah, exactly. Don't be in a hurry to get older. Please don't do that. It happens soon enough.
And it's sad when you try to get out of the bed and out of nowhere you hear your bones go. You're like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, well, that's what really wakes me up. I have the alarm on my phone, which kind of gets me out of the sleep, but it's my bones cracking when I move that actually wakes me. Yes, you're right.
Chris, welcome back.
It's when I hit that, just to hit the snooze button, I just hit my back, my legs, my ankle. I don't know. It's just going plap, plap, plap. I'm like, fuck, I'm dying here.
It's not fun. It's really not.
When I say hear the alarm, when I was younger, I used to be jumping out of that bed like nothing. And now, like, oh, wait. Clack, clack, clack. It thanks God that I don't have to use that cream like everybody. Some of the other people that I know they still use it, using the BioFreeze or the Bengay.
Yeah,
relieve the pain.
I played a lot of sports when I was growing up, and I used a lot of Bengay back then, even as a young man. But I don't use that anymore. But I was always pulling muscles and everything when I was young. Hey, Chris's AquaZone. That's a new name to me.
No, that's Chris George.
Oh, okay. okay. I'm sorry. I know Chris George.
Yeah.
How come I didn't know Chris Aquazone?
Yep.
Anyway, he's got a
Yep.
son the same age as Scuba. There you go.
He does live streams.
I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. I have a bad short-term memory. I really do. You call that what you want, but
They sell
remember.
those pills. They sell those pills, Jimmy. The memory pills.
Really, I take so many pills now, though. I really do. I showed Scully in a picture how many pills I take every morning.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was there, Chris, when you did that. You changed your name.
Me too. Me and
I'm
you got
trying
to
to-
have dinner. Me and you got to have dinner with Chris.
I know. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better, but right here lately, I've been relying on Curtis to keep me up to date on who's doing what on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. And I miss a bunch, so I'm only giving
Yeah.
you probably half.
Yeah. You just can't watch everything. There's no way.
Nope.
Well, the only thing I can say is that Mr. Jimmy P is going to be happy. Garcia Aquatics is jumping off.
Oh, I'm not happy.
What?
The only reason why, because my phone is about to die.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't have that long cord.
Well, hey, it's
I
always
left
good.
the long cord at work. I got the short cord.
All kidding aside, buddy, it's always nice to see you. You know that.
Yep.
Jimmy, I know. Like you like to break mine, I gotta try to break yours. But
Okay.
every time I
Yeah.
try to break yours, you throw another one right at me. So I can't keep up. Throw it
Well,
down.
I've had my balls broken by a lot of people in my lifetime, Garcia. And you're
Same
just
here.
one, you're just one of them.
Whoa!
Oh,
There's Chris.
there's Chris.
Chris, how
Chris.
you doing?
Doing well.
All right,
No.
guys. Sorry, Chris, even though you just got on here and everything, but it's good seeing you. Good seeing everybody else. And another thing, Garcia Aquatics out.
Peace, brother.
Adios, Garcia.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Chris. Nice to meet you on a live stream.
Hi, nice to meet you on the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy, so I've canceled some of my live streams, but I've been doing.
I understand that. I understand.
So I got to ask you, Chris, what about the discus and the breeding and whatever you're doing?
So I got a tank. Well, I pulled the tank out of the closet because I've got extra tanks from the last sale. But I've got a 20-gallon high I started setting up. Set up a stand. It's going to be on the opposite side of the room. Already had the breeding cone and everything else. Got the heater. What else do I need? Probably just need to make my own lids. But my goal is in a week to get the pair of discus in that spawning tank, get them away from the others. But the good news is I bought 4 different kinds of discus from Discus Hans. It just happens to be the same color strain, so that's the other thing. I didn't want to have a breeding product with 2 different strains of discus.
Okay.
But
Nice.
yeah, they shocked me. I looked over in the corner and I thought they were cowering, and it turns out they were guarding eggs.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, when I saw your video, I was like, Chris is getting ready to go into this heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's the goal, right? This is what my daughter calls my midlife crisis.
Well, okay.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yep. Instead of buying parts for the hot rod, I'm buying fish tanks and fish and
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. My next thing, I still haven't gotten my plane tickets to the Keystone Clash, but I've gotten, I think, everything else set up.
Nice.
And whereabouts do you live, Chris?
So I'm in Round Rock, Texas. So on the other side of Austin from Vibe. So we're like on opposite sides.
Oh, okay.
He's
All
over.
right.
You're in Bastrop, right? Vibes.
Yeah.
Another Texas guy.
Yeah, and then new local Austin is somewhere in between us.
Yeah.
And if I were you, I would keep him right there. Oh no, Mike is something. Mike is something.
Yeah, he's
Jimmy,
interesting.
Jimmy, I need to send you his phone number. That's always an interesting phone conversation with that guy.
Well, I'd be willing to take the dive on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. He's fun to talk to.
He'd be surprised to hear from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sure, I would do that.
And for those that wondered, Mike's job changed. That's why you haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, different hours.
Yep.
Salient, you take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah. What time did we see him last week? At about midnight. About midnight,
Yeah.
he showed up.
Yeah.
And my wife opened the door to this room, and she's like, "You're still talking?" And it was like, "Yeah, Mike just got here." Now it starts all over.
Yeah, I get that all the time. I do. But hey, keeping me out of trouble, she should be happy.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Is like, you know exactly where I am. I'm right here in this room.
Yeah, that's right.
I may be spending money, but I'm right here.
So, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you planning to go to Dallas, Coachella?
I cannot for the same reason that Stephen P cannot. But our schedules are different. So I'll be coming back from Disney World that Saturday, and I believe they're going to Disney World that Saturday. So it'll be like a kind of a tag, you know.
Right.
I'll give them some news about, hey, here's what's open, here's what's different. But yeah, I'm not going to make it, unfortunately. I may try to go to Daytona, depending on funds and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at least I'm going to the Clash.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's unfortunate because it's only 3 hours from Austin, so it's really easy to get to for us.
Yeah, I'm actually having my sister fly in here.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll both drive up to the Coachella. So that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So if you look through your old pictures from 2 years ago, you might see me and my sister, because I know I'm in some of your pictures. From which one was it? The 2021. So for my sister's birthday, I flew her down to Dallas. My parents paid for her tickets, and so it was my first time at a fish keeping show. So it was really great, and she really wanted to see, who was it? Taylor from Simply Better. So
yeah,
I had no idea who she was. So I had the people I was watching on YouTube. She had the people she was watching on YouTube. Introduced her to John and Lisa from KG Tropicals, and it turns out she used to work at their Petco when they were
okay.
Was it Maryland, Northern Virginia area?
In King George.
Yeah, or maybe it was Dale City. Maybe it was the one where John grew up or something like that. But they had a little bit to talk about. That was fun. My cousin also showed up from Tampa with his daughter. She's a lot younger. She's maybe middle school age now. But they go out and catch wild fish. I think they may go collecting with some other folks on YouTube, but I can't remember who it was.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, so Vibes, you put up something one time for, I think it was a thumbnail or maybe some other picture you showed, but I'm behind you and maybe Chattanooga Ed, and I'm in a green shirt. And I'm like, that's from 2 years ago. That's before I met Vibes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
I notice I've got to move my camera around or something because it looks like I'm looking up in the sky the way I've got my new setup.
Oh, looks good from here. Vibes is concentrating over there.
Yeah.
And next week, I'm going to have him look for a picture from
Yeah.
the ACA.
Uh-huh.
That's like we were talking earlier about the American Library Association. The reason I really wanted to go to that, which I might still, because they're having a collecting trip on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I would have to get a fishing permit, but that's nothing. And then of course that's like on Thursday, and I probably wouldn't come back till Monday, so I gotta keep everything alive over the weekend if I caught something that I wanted to keep. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So Vibes, there was a speaker at the Keystone Clash last year who talked about collecting, I think, in New Braunfels.
No way.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find out who it was, but there were certain fish that you can go and collect. You just kind of have to park. Where did he say? It was like the Jack in the Box or something near Schlitterbahn or something like that, and you park and then go into the pond or lake there.
There's a lot of YouTubers here. I'm watching a video of 2021.
Ah.
You see what Garcia said, Scully?
What?
He was up here for an hour and a half, and now he's asking you if you have any fish you want to sell him. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I have lots of fish for sale. I'll send you a list.
So the funny thing about my sister is she's 27 years younger than me. So she's she's the same.
Really?
She used to hang out with my kids when they were growing up, when we lived in the area or came to visit.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah. So when you see it, it's going to look like my daughter's with me, but it's not my daughter. It's my sister.
Wow.
How did that happen?
My brother moved out of the house, rented a room for me, and a year later, surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was before I knew her.
Wow.
And she's looking at you like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I met Stephen P. there at that Aquashella. So he wasn't there the first day, I think, or maybe he showed up late. So I saw him when he was in his Hydra costume and chatted with him.
Oh my. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was quite the costume.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure was.
Now Garcia's going to be at Daytona. Is Daytona the same as Daytona Beach?
Yeah.
I've been to Daytona Beach, and there is no parking in Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
If you stay at a resort, you can park there.
Yeah.
But you cannot park on the city streets.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
There's too much tourism. You have to pay to park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Florida one time. That was Panama City about 25 years ago. And
I cheated. If you park on the beach on the sand, it's free. You just have to have your vehicle off of there by like 10 o'clock at night,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
or they lock the gates on you and you can't get your car out.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, Nano Aquarium guy says, yeah, you got to look for garage parking. Yeah, that's the only bad part about it. So if you fly in, you're doing good because you're just Uber or whatever.
Oh yeah,
No car.
Sorry, Chris, I couldn't find it.
that's okay. I'll look for it.
I mean, if I go, that's what I'm going to do. I'll fly in and Uber over.
Yeah.
And stay right there next to it.
Yeah.
Garcia's staying at the resort, so I'll probably
Nice.
stay. If I go, I'll stay right there too.
And I guess when it was in Orlando, that resort is really expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I had to stay there in that area for work. I mean, everything's really expensive in the convention center there.
Well, the one in Dallas wasn't cheap,
No.
and the restaurant wasn't cheap. That's why I left every day and went somewhere else.
Oh yeah. Well, I just used my hotel points. There was a Courtyard Marriott, like a couple blocks away, so I stayed there.
Yeah. And then he
Well,
came over to
Chris,
visit me.
some of us don't have hotel points, Chris. Thank you for that.
Well, that's one of those, when they made me travel 50, 75% of the time, it's like, that's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
take your
I
vacation,
know.
don't pay for anything.
Right.
Yeah, and I know that traveling with work, and it's not what people think it is. It's not all fun and games. I know that.
Right.
If you ever get on a plane and you see those people who board early and they sit near the front and they look like they got all the perks. Imagine if you had to sit in the back of the plane every 3 or 4 times a week, every week,
Yeah.
every other week. It just gets draining. So that's kind of like all right, at least I've got this, and I'm away from
Well,
home.
yeah.
The pets.
Yeah.
I've got to travel in a week, and they're like, "Can you go for 2 weeks?" I'm like, "No, I got to take care of these guys. I got to change water at least once a week."
Right.
Yeah, my first wife traveled a lot, and she hated it. She did.
Hey guys, it's about 2 hours. I think I am gonna call it a night.
Well, okay.
Skull, before we step out, what do you guys say to the fam?
Same as always. Love your family. Love your family and friends. They're all you got.
And how about you, Jimmy? What do you say to the fish fam?
I would just say try to have as much fun as you can, whatever you're doing, fish keeping or whatever. Just life is serious, yes, but when you can have fun, jump on it, because those are the times you remember.
Right. So, Chris, what do you guys say to the fam before we leave?
Be good to each other, and anyone celebrating Easter tomorrow, happy Easter. For
Yeah,
some
that's
people,
right.
it's already Easter.
Yeah.
Be good to each other and your friends and your pets.
Amen to that.
Nice. Hey, I gotta say thank you to Skull, to JP, to Chris, and to Garcia, and everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming out tonight. Those that are watching the replay and you made it this far, yo, rock it. You awesome. You deserve a big hug. And those going
And
for
you
Easter, happy Easter, y'all.
Happy Easter.
Peace out.
See everybody.
Night.